I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Beyond the world we know is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Ten by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland, issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
I am Bo-Katan, and you are watching us on Madness Comic Network.
Are you mental? I still love my laureate or my Karen intro the most.
Yes, definitely.
Somebody's got to. I hear an echo.
Is it me?
I won't know that.
I'll go on mute. Let me know if it's me.
Hello. Whoa. Yeah, it's you. Your speakers are picking up your mic. Jonathan.
It's me.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to? I'll log out and go back in real quick.
No, just mute yourself unless you're saying. See, because now we can talk, we can hear, everything's cool. Amir.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, my friend. Again. Okay, we actually made a show for what Amir's doing. Welcome to the Madness Panelfly update, where Amir's going to let us know the progress made so far on the Panelfly website and the whole program in general. I'm joined by my usual co-host for What's Your Issue, but we didn't have an issue this week. Sure we didn't. So he just boogered himself. Look at that. But yeah, we're gonna have us a little conversation with the mayor. Just get a little update. It's like I'm gonna have him tell you all again what it is he's doing, and I'm not gonna pepper him with a million questions like we did last time. I'm just gonna let him tell everybody where we're at now and go from there. So I'm here.
Cool. Yeah, if you didn't watch the last episode I was on, or if you're not familiar, I'm Amir. I'm with Panelfly. I'm the CEO. What we do is we're an online wholesale marketplace, essentially connecting publishers to retailers directly. And this does a number of things. So essentially, what we're trying to do is play into this new model where publishers have their own website. They have their own e-commerce presence, and they're already doing direct consumer, their own fulfillment for the most part, or working with a 3PL of some sort. And so we're kind of playing in that model and saying, hey, we'll be your wholesale e-commerce presence, and we'll connect you straight to retailers. Retailers will place an order, and then you'll ship directly to them. And it's kind of consolidating that whole process for retailers, and then allowing you as a publisher to scale your business. So that's kind of what we're doing. You can also take a look at the website at panelfly.io. If you're a publisher, you can make a listing, and you can kind of put your wholesale pricing, and you can put your own minimums. You can charge shipping if you want. We don't control that process. And if you're a retailer, you can log on and check out all these publishers that don't have distribution currently, and we're actually in talks with a number of other publishers, even with distribution. So yeah, definitely have an update. So a couple updates on our end. Last time we were on the show, we just literally did our soft launch.
Yeah.
Our soft launch will end at the end of next week, pretty much after Free Comic Book Day. So
Right.
after that, we'll start doing our hard launch. Right now, we have about 20 retailers on a wait list. And we just had a press release come out for Publishers Weekly. We have about over 100 listings on the platform. I think last time we came on, we had like 20.
Nice.
Yeah, so definitely seeing a lot of traction. When that article came out with Publishers Weekly, I had a bunch of retailers, publishers, and podcasters reach out to me. So I've done a few podcasts since, and
Nice.
you'll see a couple more come out. Yeah, kind of chugging along, doing the grind. We've also launched pre-order listings. That was a huge thing that's been requested by publishers. We have a ton more features we want to offer, because right now it's kind of a catalog. We want to make the catalog a bit more functional. We'll have like categories. It'll like show basically what's coming out next week, what's coming out next month, things like that. And we'll have a ton more features. We kind of went over some of them in the first episode I was on.
Yeah.
But we'll update everybody as we come along. Probably get on here again. And again, you can always email me at amir@panelfly.io. But the bigger news, I can't talk too much about it. But there is a company that wants to get into basically comic book distribution. They want to grow their business, and they reached out to me to potentially merge their business. They're in a different industry, so a lot of y'all might not necessarily know them, but they're a pretty decent size, and they want to merge with Panelfly. And essentially what this will do is give everyone on the platform and everyone who joins access to 5,000 more retailers, which is huge.
It's worldwide. That's not just America, guys.
Yeah, this is
That's
going to be
worldwide.
big, and we're gonna basically grow the business together. So it'll be more than 5,000 retailers. I can't talk too much about it. And plus, this is a pretty much like a brand new thing. I mean, I just met with them yesterday, so don't have an insane amount of details and don't want to talk too much about it. But essentially, this will give you access to 5,000 retailers. There'll be about another 70 more brands / publishers on the platform with that merger. And then we're going to continue to grow. So it's going to be pretty huge. But we're figuring a bunch of things out, basically how the merger will work, how their software works versus our software.
Right.
There's just a ton of details to work out. I'm going to get on another call with them on Monday, so we can kind of discuss the actual software, and then we got some more setup follow-up calls with their CEO to figure out a bunch of things. But that's about as much as I can give on that update. And again, it's brand new, so I don't have that many details as well.
Well, you can throw us in the hat as well. We'll be going to Roku real soon, and we'll need an ad to play for you.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that too. There's actually a Roku office probably like 10 minutes from me, not even.
Yeah.
I pass by it literally every day. It's so funny that you say that.
Is that like a Roku store where they sell this stuff, or is it like
No, it's a corporate office.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how many offices they have around the nation or whatnot. So I don't know if it's like their flagship office or their headquarters or whatever. But there's like a corporate office literally like, not even 10 minutes from me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hey,
I was about to say, come to Austin. We can go together. I want to check it out.
be in. We're not that far away from launching our networks on Roku as well. So we're doing the same thing you are. We're lining things up, making sure everything's gonna work right. There's a lot behind it. Especially when it's not like I'm just doing my show on Roku. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to run a network. It's a little different, But
I just saw recently.
I definitely wanted help you, get this thing seen, and the more I can do that, that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to be able to go to my local comic book shop and get all the indie comics I want. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to call Kelly up and go, hey, man, go on Panelfly, order some of these. I guarantee you I'll take them all. I'll take them to the con. I'll sell them, whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, it'd be really easy if you have any kind of rapport with your local comic store. You'd be able to get them to sign up on here and order the books you want, and then you just go pick them up. No shipping. No more of that ridiculous shipping for every single indie comic that you buy. Holy crap, man. You think all the $10 I've given? I have seen 500 Geminis. You know how many $10 I've given away?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, come on, man. That's $10 shipping on almost every single one of them. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, I think every publisher should definitely have a website and be selling direct to consumer. But what we're trying to say is like, hey, get on our marketplace and do that. Put that same model, but do it to wholesale.
Yeah.
And for the retailer, it's like consolidating all these orders so they can order from a bunch of publishers at once. So yeah, that's what we're trying to say. Is because again, they're already doing that. So yeah, I think it's just like perfect, and it's funny too because we've honestly had a couple of conversations, and I got a couple more coming up with some pretty big publishers that are already in distribution, and they're interested in this too. Specifically, a couple want to get on right now, but we got to launch 2 more features essentially. So that's what we're working on right now. One, we're actually working on few features. So specifically, we're working on a international integration with like Stripe. Stripe is our financial platform. You can make a Stripe account on our website. It's not like you have to go to Stripe and make your own account or anything like that. But we're working on a international integration because we're having a ton of talks with international publishers and retailers, and in order to make that work, we need to get an international integration going. So that's like the number one thing we're working on right now. And then for a couple of these bigger publishers, they want basically what we're probably going to call like exclusive listings. So basically all that means is you can get as the retailer, like say they order cover A from some title and they meet a certain minimum, it'll unlock what's called an exclusive listing, and then they can order like a variant cover for that title. So a couple of these publishers, they've been saying they want that because they have a lot of variant covers they want to offer. And so that's another thing we're working on. And then with the retailers, we just I can't remember if I talked about this last time, but we finally just finalized the like provider integration. So we're gonna have a financial provider that's going to essentially pay for all the retailers' orders up front, and then the retailers will get net terms with them, or they can do installments with them in the back end. And so the publishers get paid up front, and the retailers don't have to pay up front. And so one beautiful thing about us that's completely different from Diamond is Diamond themselves is acting as the bank, and honestly, that's one of the reasons why they went $33 million in debt. And so we'll never go in debt because we have a provider that's going to pay for those orders up front, and the retailer can work with them on the back end. And also that makes us really unique to the point where maybe down the line we can actually just become a distributor. Definitely we're not there yet.
Right.
We're still a startup, but down the line there is a possibility in which we become a distributor. And again, working with these bigger publishers that we've been talking with, they're super interested in that. I mean, they want us to
Yeah.
become a distributor right now. And it's like,
Yeah.
that wasn't the idea. We're not there yet, but potentially we might be able to work something out or do that. But just not yet.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It's like I have all these ideas for the network that we've had, on the back burner, and things just keep going in whatever direction they're going to go. A lot of it I have zero control over. I had no idea 2 years ago that this was even that the beta test would work. That I'd be able to get enough people that wanted to provide content for the network and be able to actually take it to Roku, right? It's like there was, I didn't know. Is just taking a chance, a no budget chance. I didn't risk tons of money on it. Now we're dropping money in it because we know where we're going. We're legit and we know where we're going. So now it's like it's time to go to work.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's
exactly right. To get that reward.
I didn't ever have nothing to risk.
Yeah.
It was always just my time is all I had to give, right? But now things are, like you said, I didn't know where we were going. Things just keep getting a little better and a little better, a little better. And I'm really happy with where we're at and where we're going. Woody, what's up, brother? Carrie, we are talking about Panelfly.io, which is hopefully going to be international, where retailers where you're at will be able to get indie books right off this website and put them in their stores, and you won't have to pay to have 30 fucking books shipped to goddamn England. Right? We're trying to work. We're trying to help you out here, Carrie. I promise. We're doing something real. We're trying to help you, baby.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, she's one of them people that lives in the UK, and everything shipped from the US is $25-$30, and it's ridiculous. And how nice would it be if she could just go to her local comic store and there's our books up there on the shelves?
Yeah, we are.
Or you can have them order. You have your retailers sign up here, and you can tell them, go order this, go order this, go order this. Yeah. It is called Panelfly.io.
Yeah,
I guess I should drop that link.
We are talking to a lot of people in the UK. UK they're having issues like crazy. Because we were talking to, I was surprised. I was like, this is going to be in USA for right now. Like, not even worried about it. And I mean, I've had so much outreach from the UK. It's crazy. I was like, okay, this is a lot of outreach. We can't ignore this. So that's why that big thing we're working on is this international Stripe integration, so we can get international essentially.
Yes.
So like that's literally the number one feature we're working on right now. But it's definitely been taking some time because it's got a lot of stuff to figure out in the back end. But anyways, we'll probably have that. We'll probably have that launched, I would say, maybe next week. That feature. So yeah, we'll see. But no, Pops, I get it. When you were saying, you don't know where this is going, and you just decided you had this idea, you made it happen, and then you get customers, you get users, you get people that want this, want that, and at the end of the day, you got to listen to them, and you never know where it's going to go. So
sometimes you feel like you're just along for the ride, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you feel like you're running shit. Sometimes you feel like you're just along for the ride, man. I know
Yeah.
exactly where you're at. That has to be where Luke was when he started Fund My Comic too. You know, sometimes he felt like he had it under control, and other times he was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "I'm just riding along with this," and you know, that's when you know you're having fun, though.
Yeah.
When you're driven to work by the ride.
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, Carrie, please do. You know what's up. And yeah, well, mine's almost an hour away too. But you could still go there and get it, as opposed to paying for all that shipping, or at least get it there at the local shop and have somebody go get it for you, or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's still better than $25-$30 per book shipped. I'm just saying. You know.
100%. And I will say this, we definitely want to be in more than just LCSs. So like I said, we're working on a merger that could potentially get us access to 5,000 more retailer stores, and beyond just
Big box.
LCSs. Yeah, like big boxes, grocery stores, things like that.
Man, put the spinner racks back in. Actually, have you looked into vending machines? Have you looked at vending machines for comic books?
No, I haven't looked at vending machines.
Whoa,
No.
I'm gonna mess you up some more. Now you're gonna be looking at vending machines.
Don't do it.
Vending machines in dispensaries, bro, all day long.
That's
by comics. Potheads by comics.
I was going to say that's actually not a bad idea.
I absolutely have to say that's my gateway into comics was the grocery store. Just going with my mom to the grocery store, and the comics were always low, and I was a little kid, so they were right at eye level with me. And you know, I feel sad. Like I didn't get to get my my grandparents would always grab me an Archie in the line at checkout, just like, here's an Archie for you. And how as a kid, that's really what got me into this medium. So hearing that and seeing that we actually have a opportunity to get comic books in places where they used to be, they need to be in gas stations.
Amir, you're going to be making a lot of appearances on shows. You need to get some Panelfly stickers for your coffee cup. Just saying. Product placement, bro. Product placement is big, right?
Yeah, no, it's funny. Today's been my biggest free day since I started Panelfly, and honestly, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to look at some merch, because I want a couple shirts, and then definitely some stickers. And I know you've been sending me some cons. We're gonna get ready to go to a con here in Austin, so I need to order like a bunch of flyers and put that stuff together and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there are so many cons in Texas, man. It's like you just
the only thing that is
out flyers and maybe get on a panel or something and talk about this, right? That's what you want to do right now is hit the cons with the concept. You got vendors there, you got small press publishers there, you got all kinds of people. You got people that's come from the comic book store and they set up. And they
right? I'm trying to figure out like what the best strategy should be. Like, should I just get a booth?
I just hand out flyers. I just walk the floor and hand out flyers at first. Okay, until you're making money, that's not money I'd spend. If you're selling stuff and you're going to get return on your table,
that's the big thing.
Then I mean, if you're selling stuff, going to get return on your table, then get a table or a booth or whatever. But mainly, I'd be walking around like I do when I go to cons. I walk around, I give people stuff. Well, my card's in there, right? I give somebody a comic book, they're getting my card too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like everything I give away has connection to me. If they liked meeting me at the con, they'll go check out my YouTube channel. I mean, have fun, be a fun person to talk to. People will take your flyer. You won't find them on the floor 10 feet away, right? I mean,
as I say, you got that down, Pops, for sure.
I mean, I try to be as fun as I can when I go. I mean, I'm always trying to have a good time, but I go to a con, I'm in my element now.
Oh yeah,
I get to talk to my people, right? I mean, this is what I live for. So when I get to go in person, You know,
Yeah.
it's like the cherry on the top.
Yeah,
You
100%.
know,
I definitely have to chug a bunch of coffee, get on my Panelfly shirt, and just be like, "Hey, how's it
yeah.
going?" This.
Just print up some flyers and talk to the vendors and the small press people. It's not so much the fans, although yeah, you'd like some of them to take your flyer too, but it's those people behind the tables that you want to sign up for this.
Yeah.
You see, so that would be the way I'd address it. Is I'd go there to talk to the people on the other side of the table, just like I do. And then, I mean, hey, fans sitting there, if you're talking to somebody and somebody comes up to their table to look at their stuff, give that fan a flyer too, and then get out the way so dude can make a sale. I mean, it's I've perfected the art of
I was about to say, you got it down to a T, huh?
yeah. What's up, Lou?
Oh,
She
man.
said, which Austin Comic? Well, I'm missing all kinds of stuff over here.
I
I
think it's
love
just
that you're
Austin Comic
creating
Con.
a solution. It's not me, it's him. I'm just promoting it like everybody else, like everything else I do, and yes, the shipping is ridiculous. See, and this is the whole thing. There's a lot of people that don't ship international, right?
Yep.
And I tell them all to just send. I tell Carrie, go ahead and order it, have it delivered here, and then we get 3, 4, 5 of them together. We'll put them all in one box and ship them to you, and you get a lot. You pay a lot less for shipping than you would if you had to pay for each one of them individually, right? I just try to help out my friend. That's not a service I do for people. Don't get it twisted. I do that for my friend. You got to be my friend to get that, right? But yeah, she said in the UK we have a shop called Geek Retreat. They sell D&D stuff, but yeah, all that.
Nice.
You're also going to be talking about like games and stuff too, right? Not just comic books. Are you going to expand outside of? Just say yes. Yeah, just say.
So all of that. I mean, even manga, if you have prints, games, even merch, any type of collectible, that can go on the platform. And like I said, working on this merger that will have a lot more brands on the platform and a lot more retailers. So yeah, 100%.
I'm working on a box for you, Carrie. I got swag. I got some stuff. I'm working on a box for you. I got some Crom keychains and some Slaughterville stuff. We got some stuff for you. I promise. You're gonna enjoy your package this time, just like you did last time. Let's just wait, and there will be surprises.
That includes figures and action figures and stuff.
Figures.
I don't have no Croms yet, but someday, and I will definitely sign up to Panelfly when I have that kind of stuff to sell. I promise you.
Yeah, for sure. If you're a brand that makes figures, get on the platform. It can be anything, like any type of collectible. If you're a brand that makes any type of collectible and you have inventory and you can wholesale it, and get on the platform and check it out. Again, you can, if you need anything, need help making a listing, need help figuring that out, whatever, you can always email me at amir@panelfly.io.
There you go. Amir@panelfly.io, and I'm going to put that also in the chat. And then I'm going to let this man go back to work. And I will be removing myself from my present location. I will be doing remote shows. I'm going over to a friend's house to hang out, so I'll be packing up my mic and cam and everything and rolling over to Pete's house, and I will be broadcasting on location today.
Living the good life.
Yeah. I gotta go hang out with my friends sometimes, and
Nothing wrong with that.
and my 3 pit bull friends too, right? So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna get attacked by pit bulls for the first hour I'm there, and then it'll all be fun after that.
I have to say, Pitbull friends, they're the best friends.
Rocco, Apollo, and Blaze, and I don't get to see them near enough, and when I come through the door, they freaking go crazy. So, it's always a good time.
Amir, it was amazing to meet you. I really love what you have going on. As someone who used to work with Diamond Distribution, who was buying indie comics and wishing he could get them from Diamond, like, I really appreciate you doing this. You're filling a hole that desperately needed to be filled.
100%. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Carrie, just tell them to go look at the website. They'll know what it's all about. They'll know what, they'll go, getting all them, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll get it. And hopefully, it works something out where we can get stuff shipped for cheaper places. That's really the main goal, is to get everything where everybody's not overtaxing each other, trying to be I don't even get it. Just let people freaking sell comics to each other, guys. Don't make the shipping more than the cost of the comic. That doesn't make sense. No matter where in the world you're sending it. It's a little, come on, it don't even weigh that much. Some paper. It shouldn't cost $25 to ship it anywhere in the world. Right? So, this isn't the only thing we need to work on. We need to work on that shipping issue too. I don't know if it's regional printing or what, but we have to do something to fix that too. Printers in the UK that are already exist in the US, and they just open a branch over there, and then they print the same stuff for the same people over there, and they don't have to pay to ship it like that, right? Something.
It's distribution instead of location.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have a flyer or something?
I don't. That's one of the things I was going to work on today.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let you go to work. Go to
Yeah.
Vista Prints. Print up 500, 1,000 flyers real quick.
Yeah.
Make them look good. I'll send you my address. You can send me some. I'll hand them out at the con next month. And I'm going to. You see what I'm saying? It's about networking, people. Everybody's got to help each other. That's how this works. So.
Oh yeah.
Get them done. Let me know. And then, Carrie, I'll stick one in your box. I promise. All right, Lou, thank you for watching. Lou is another amazing artist in the network. So if you didn't know, now you know. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to do this Panelfly update probably once every 2 weeks so that we can stay on top of what they're doing and keep you guys informed, so that it's not like, hey, Pops, what happened to that thing dude was doing that you talked about 6 months ago? No, we're gonna do this every other week. And Amir's, even if it's just a 5-minute update, we're gonna come out every week, let you know where they're at, and continue keep pushing this thing out there. So you know how you do it, guys. Hit the share button. Let everybody know what's going down. That's how we do it. Amir.
Good work, Amir. Thanks for watching, guys.
Amir, any last words? Anything we didn't cover? Anything?
I think that's everything. I appreciate y'all for having me, and everyone check out panelfly.io.
There you go. Jonathan.
Check it out. I just want to thank Amir for this work. This is something I've known that's needed to be done, and I appreciate everybody for watching, and Pops for doing this channel, man. Y'all all doing the good work. I love it here.
Here we go, people. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back about 8 o'clock. Yeah. Later.
Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower, make it stay. Digging deep through the golden sand, building the future with your hands. Tiny suits and shiny shoes, making plans and making news. Friends all gather to join along, in the sandbox they all belong. Little president from that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. The USA. Share your dreams with everyone, sandbox fun under the sun. Big ideas taking flight, with Little Trump everything's bright. Dig a moat, build a wall, in the sandbox he stands so tall. Dreamer dream, builder build, Little Trump your heart's fulfilled. Little President Trump that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. Hooray, hooray, for the USA.
Tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends. Catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join